Hello, and welcome to Gran Turismo 4 Spec 2. It's about time I did this. I've been putting it off for a couple of days because they keep on updating it, but it might actually settle down now for a little bit. Hello and welcome. Righty, let's get started with this. So first off I need to enter in my name. Now initially I tested this with the name Shiro, so I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to put in my full name. Well, do I have a space bar? No. What I'll do is I'll capitalize it and then do that. That looks silly. That's not what I intended to do, but oh well. Do we have numbers? We do have numbers. No, we don't. Right, anyway, let's go with that. That looks a bit silly, but whatever. So that name will now randomize as soon as I check it in the settings. That will randomize the cars that I receive during the game. If you don't know what this is a gigantic update for Gran Turismo 4 Online. And it can randomize the cars. It has added and changed a lot of details in the game. A lot of events are different. I'm going to skip the intro because you all know the intro. But yeah, it does a lot. Also, we're in 16:9. You might have noticed that we are not in our usual 4:3 configuration. I normally go in 4:3, and I did go to the trouble of making a little side banner for it, but I'll use that on the thumbnail or something. But the creators went into so much time and effort to make the thing look nice in 16:9 that I'm going to honour it and keep it in 16:9. So anyway, welcome to Gran Turismo 4 Spec 2. This mod adds a host of new features involving a prize randomizer, new events, improved car sounds, an event synthesizer, and a fresh new look for the car dealers. Spec 2 settings can be adjusted by pressing start on the main GT mode map. And I shall do that right now because we need to initiate the randomizing. There are also a lot of other settings you can see here. One changes whether it's analog or digital, and I'll leave that as it is. But yeah, there's a lot of changes here. I'll keep that on, and we shall see how we do. Now, our first car, I don't really want to buy any cars. I'd like to go completely random from what we get from the events. So that does mean that the first thing we're going to have to do is earn a license. If you'd like to skip ahead in the video to skip doing a license because you've seen the licenses a million times, then go ahead. I'll see you at the end of the B license. But I'm going to go ahead and earn the B license. And we'll see what we get. I won't specifically go for bronze. No, I'm going to go for bronze, of course. But I'm not specifically going to go for silver and above and stuff like that. Unless it becomes really close. If I'm a couple of events off, then then we'll go for it. What was it to change camera? It was select. Good. Hit the brakes there, turn a little bit, and that's a really good start. How did I do that? Oh, great. Cool. Well, this is going to have to be the actual recording now. This is the first run. This was the test run. I always do a test run beforehand. Right, we're going to have to go with this one now because I did a gold. I know it's only the first event. We're not going to do all golds. Lightning does not strike twice. The turning does help. Turning helps you slow down a little bit quicker. It's a tactic. I won't do it twice over. Promise you. I'll just fail this one. We can have the oh yeah. Why did I twitch? Did I hit the wall? That's a silver, that's okay. I almost did it again then. I hit the wall, which is a bit silly. But anyway, I only really want to get silver as a max anyway. I am never going to do all golds. I don't think I've ever done all golds. But yeah. We shall keep going. The basics of cornering. You want to turn. Ooh, we got a nice little Del Sol. I'd love one of these. It's a lovely little car. I'd love to own one of these. Oh, I did, as you'll notice, Shiro is a little bit smaller than usual. I did try and make sure that Shiro wouldn't be blocking any interfaces whilst we do this. Sugar. A little bit of a twitch then. I did remember reading that the characteristics of handling for the online version of Gran Turismo 4 are a little different. So I might have to get used to that. Yeah, there's a bronze. As I say, if we're like a couple of things off, then we will go back and get them so that I can get 2 cars instead of 1. I kind of hope it doesn't give me something stupid. I'd like something sensible for my first car. Don't give me like the Bentley 8 or the 787B or something. Don't give me the Toyota GT1 right off the bat. That would be silly. I don't remember what the test name back when it was just the randomiser. I don't remember what that got as its first car. I did it as a little series on Twitter, but I got a little bit stuck because I just didn't have the right cars to enter into any events. If I get stuck during this one, I will buy a car to like continue the series. Another bronze. This is going to be a bronze segment. No good. Oh well. So the license tests are longer in this game. I've been playing Gran Turismo 2 because I've been doing the old Epic Turismo 2 thing, and I was earning the licenses for that for a future thing that I won't talk about. But yeah, there's less tests. There's just less tests and the licenses are a bit shorter. Namely, there isn't this flipping thing where you have to do a whole lap of a track following Bert over there. I can't imagine this is going to go well. I think I usually I think there's a later test with a Mercedes that you end up almost overtaking the pace car. Although the pace car does slow down and speed up depending on how you're doing. It doesn't speed up enough to stop you from overtaking it in the Mercedes. We're doing okay. Also recording at a little different time of day today. I decided that we should record during the morning today instead of in the evening when I'm tired, because I feel like Gran Turismo 4 takes a bit more concentration. So I figured that would be a smarter solution. Oh no, we're gonna have to do a coffee break, aren't we? Oh heck. I have got a coffee, but that's not what you do in a coffee break. Coffee breaks in this game involve dodging cones, which I seem to remember acing during my little playthrough on Twitter, but you know, probably won't do it this time. Come on, and the last corner. And there we go, that is... Ooh, barely a bronze, that's annoying. Never mind. Right, next one. Probably just gonna bronze this. And like, in a later episode we might have to come back and get a silver, but hopefully we won't. Hopefully we can get away with it. What are we in now? Ooh. See, I love this game for just including, like, mundane people carriers like this. Some Megane enthusiast is going to pop up and say, "What are you saying about the Megane?" It's like, I like the Megane. I like normal cars. I love how Gran Turismo 4 just has normal cars in the game, you know. Brakes. Then we're going to hit the cones. No, we're not. Hey, you guys. Guess what? Gold! Again! I'm good at the acceleration and braking tests, but I guess there's not much that can go wrong in it. Also, that was incredibly close. I'll take it. I'll go with that. Nice. It's a pity it's not gonna like average out and give me the second prize, you know, the silver car. Like, could you take the fact that I did a gold and do 2 silvers on the previous one. But that would be nice. Doesn't have reach. Ooh, hi Viper. Yeah, we go from a McGann to a Viper. Like, what is this game? Also, this game looks gorgeous. We all know that, but this game looks gorgeous. It goes without saying. 20 years old. 20 years old. Phenomenal. Right, let's hit the brakes about here. Ooh, that's way too far. Prepare for the song. It's not a bop, it's like an unbop, but never mind. Let's try that again. Never mind. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen once or twice. So even earlier on the brakes for this one. Sorry that this whole thing is going to become like a license test video. Hopefully we can just get one car and then get ourselves through the Sunday Cup and that. So where did I brake? Forgot where I braked. Let's go there. That's way too early. And then I failed it anyway. I'll give myself a sip of coffee after this one as a reward. So I'm struggling to stop a Viper, which is not a good thing. Honestly. Also forgot to check if all my settings are correct, but I think the volume on the microphone is correct. And I think the volume on the game is correct. And I think I've got the bit rate set correct. There? I'll do... Ooh! Just barely. Damn, okay. I'll stick with that though, whatever. Alright, next. Realise that I can just press left twice to get there rather than going right a couple of times. Basics of cornering. Turn the... Ooh, hello, MX-5. This is like my dream. Like, give me a custard yellow MX-5. Pop-ups. Whoa, bit of a drift there. Give me this car, and I would be the happiest man alive. That was barely a bronze, but I'll just repeat that one if it comes to it. Next. Give myself a sip. No, me mug stuck to me coaster. Oh no! Oh no, it's the coffee break. I just had a sip of coffee at the coffee break. That was unintentional. Didn't realise. Okay. It's coping time. Can we cope? Can't cope with this acceleration. Right, through there. Here. There. It's straight on. Winner. We cleared it. Not a medal, but well, a bronze, but you get bronze for finishing in that one. But if we did it. Again, we'll come back if we need silvers. Won't be too hard to improve on the B license. It'll be harder to improve on following licenses. BMW M3. A lot different than the Miata we just span around this corner. Don't go too wide. And punch it. Hello. Next. Referencing Bugsy Malone there. No one will know that one. Oh no, it's the it's the C3 around Laguna Seca. This takes forever. This takes forever. And there's no music as well. Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. We'll be here a while. For God's sake. Hello, pace car. I am drifting wide in a C3. I don't know why I'm struggling to drive a C3. I wish it was a C2. I wish it was my rally spec C2 from like from Richard Burns Rally, which I haven't played in ages. Mainly because it's like 160 gig and I cannot afford that space. I need that space for recording. Darn big games. That's the thing with like, I do PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 stuff, and they're like they max out at like 4 or 5 gig. PlayStation 2 games do. So I like playing those. That's why you'll never see me do like top end AAA games, because they're just too big. I don't. There's a state of mind that I am in where massive game just isn't worth the massive amount of space. Like, I work in a toy store and we sell gaming stuff there, and we sell PS5s, and I was stacking them yesterday, and like they say 1 terabyte on the side, and I'm just there thinking that's not actually gonna fit that much in. Like, these days games are like 100 to 150 gig, and that's like 10 games, 8 games is gonna fit on there. When you had PlayStation 2, you had like hundreds of games. At least I did. Well, at least more than 10. You're a little bit stuffed for your library. Anyway, we got silver, so we don't need to repeat this one. Hooray! I rambled for a whole track about looking the state of gaming in size. Don't need more polygons, just need nice textures, but not like stupidly amounts of textures either. We saw how that happened. Battlefront. Okay. Dirt driving. Actually get a rally car. Ooh, nice, nice. Celica. Or Celica, depending on where you're from. Or depending on if you're me before I knew how to spell Celica, or pronounce Celica. Always felt that was a little bit rough. Did we do it? Oh, we didn't do it. We did not get silver. We'll have to repeat that one later. I am going to give in, because I have noticed it's getting a little bit of slowdown. I should not do this during a video, but we're now on ×2. We were on ×3. Apologies for that. I've noticed we're getting a little bit of slowdown, and I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to not do that during a video because it feels unprofessional, but forget it. I'm being unprofessional. Unprofessionalism at its finest. Also, 205 Turbo T16. T6 rather. T16, yeah, you know what I mean. Tired. Gorgeous, gorgeous, wonderful car. Whee. And we'll have to drive it again, but I don't mind because I like driving that. But for now, we are just doing bronzes. We'll come back for silvers at another point. Just check and see whether things are working. Things are indeed working. Again, height professionalism. You don't see many of these. This is a rarity, like the Fiat Coupe. Very happy to see you in a game in general. We are drifting a little bit wide, but we are living. 1, 2, there we go. Right, so that is silver on that one. Don't run over the marshals, and they can come over and clap whilst I awkwardly sit in my sports car. Okay. Forgotten how many tests there actually are. I think the last one's in a BMW on Scuba. I don't remember. Infini. Another thing that you don't see that often at all. I'm going to say it again. Gorgeous, gorgeous game. This is one of the most beautiful races there is in this game. El Capitan. I just think it looks beautiful. And that's a bronze. Never mind. What can you do? It's definitely El Capitan and not El Captain. I feel like El Capitan's correct. I don't know. Oh no, we have to do another lap. Wait, this one's the thing, isn't it? With the... Yes, with the PT Cruiser. Oh no. I failed this one so many times in my initial run of the randomizer. What was that, like a year ago, I think? I'm not sure. But anyway, we're doing it for real now because I've actually got a computer that can take it somewhat instead of the little gaming laptop that was definitely screaming at me. I don't know why I hit the brakes so hard then. I was kind of fearful of hitting the pace car. If this is a bronze, I honestly don't mind. Because I'm not going to do it again. Not this episode. Maybe in a future one if we're struggling for cars. So it won't take long to redo one or two events. It'll be quicker than redoing an entire license. Or doing an entire license. I'm just excited to see whether we get a car I can actually use or if I have to go and buy a car. I will immediately fail my own challenge, but it's kind of a soft challenge anyway. We're just playing this because it's an interesting, different way to play Gran Turismo 4. You know. And it's not just the fact that there's a randomizer as well, there's additional events, there's some changes, there's a lot of stuff. More than I can list. This is generally where I started failing this. Those cones to the left there, I kept on drifting out and bonking those like 3 or 4 times. It was horrendous. Hit the brakes a little bit there. A lot of body roll in this thing when you swap angles, but it is a PT Cruiser. It's not exactly a race car. Don't hit those cones. Oh boy, I nearly knocked it then. Oh. Cones. Cones, my worst enemy. But thankfully not so far in this session. Can we do silver? We can! Hooray! That means we don't have to repeat this one in the future. Okay, test 16. Ah, this is it, yeah, so there's 16. I thought it was 20. Good thing there's not. I think there's like 10 though in, wow, just send me off to the grass. I think there's like 10 in previous games, so it does up the mark a little bit. But GT4 was very, like, GT4 did take itself very seriously. But it also had the Ford Model T in it, and other such cars, so you can forgive it for being a little bit silly as well. Okay, can we... No. In fact, we barely even got bronze then, but whatever. We've done a license test. Welcome back if you skipped ahead. We have now finished a license test. So now we will receive an car. And a license. Are we ready? B. Good. Shiro Pers. This is in block capitals, but I had to do that to generate the name. Okay, car. Here we go. Nice. That okay. I don't know if I can use it in the Sunday Cup, but we'll see. That's a cool start. Not over the top, and not like bottom of the barrel either. That's nice. Cool. Okay. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 events that we would have to repeat in order to get a different car. Okay. So let's take a look at what we got. So it's 385 horsepower. Let's have a look at its numbers. It's worth 31 grand to me. Okay. I'm quite happy with that. That's nice. Okay. So let's take it to an event. I'll just start with the Sunday Cup. I was just going to scroll through. I did notice that, which is definitely not original. The 4-cylinder shootout. It doesn't know what my engine is. My engine is blank. I don't have an engine. The Super Wagon series, which I definitely support. Happy to see that as a racing category. We have the 6-cylinder shootout as well. So we've got a couple of changes in the beginner events. Oh, that's another change. We can't do the Sunday Cup because the car is overpowered. The car's too powerful. The car is too good. It's not worth 30 grand. We do... It's not an FF, it's an FR, isn't it? Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. And we'll definitely have enough to do this. So we'll do these guys. I think this... Yes, this tells me what's going to be in it. So... Your BMWs, your Mazda RX-7s, your Skylines, things ZX, yeah. So this should be okay. Another sip of coffee. So we should breeze through this, and then see what car we get next from that. We've got the ball rolling. Nice. We've got Chrysler Crossfire, S2000, stuff like that. 7-pointer. Easy peasy. Okay. What a great car to start with. Like, it's sad it didn't let me do the Sunday Cup. I couldn't start with the beginner event. But what a nice car. I do want to earn a couple more cars though, obviously. Just curious to see what we'll end up with. Get up the inside there. I absolutely nailed the Infinity. Or the Infinity. I'm sorry. That was me being impatient. I think I owe him a drink or something. He'll give me a stern talking to afterwards. Squeeze around that one. We'll get past you. And we'll say fake Skyline. Because, oh, sorry to anyone who owns that car, but you know. Not really a Skyline, it's sort of... Hit the brakes, that was way wide, sorry. Okay, Crossfire, which is probably the only thing that could possibly challenge me. Let's try around the outside here. And that'll do you. Thank you. And then we'll go down the jumps. I love how they kept these in. They kept the big jump. Way. Like they didn't smooth off that course for when it changed to Gran Turismo 3 because it was Gran Turismo 4. Like they've kept it like that since GT2 because it was fun to make the car jump up and down on the Seattle humps. Always fun. So they just kept it. Logically, as like a race circuit would like smooth those out somehow. Because it's surely just damaging the cars. If it was a Formula 1 race, definitely, you know. I've always liked Seattle Circuit. Seattle Circuit's quite nice. It's a nice street circuit. God, what a car! I'm so impressed by by the randomizer for giving me this as my car. Very happy. I'm going to say very happy with my purchase, but I didn't buy the car, I was given it. Imagine doing the B license and being given this to start with. It's a little generous. But again, it wasn't a GT1 or something, or the, what's it called? The Vertigo. That'd be Dad's pick. Dad always loved the... Ooh, sugar, I've gone way too far there. Dad always loved the Gillet Vertigo. Or as I called it, the Gillette Vertigo. Like the shaving company, yeah. I think it's the Gillet Vertigo, really, I don't know. But he always picked that. He always picked it in Gran Turismo 3 and Gran Turismo 4. I think it's bright yellow in this game. It was red in the other one. That was his go-to. It wasn't great, but he always drove that in the events that it could be used in. I have just been reminded that the OST for this is completely different in the US release, because this is the US release of the online thing that the patch is built for, so we're going to have to put up with the incorrect soundtrack for me, so we don't get B's for Brutus and all that, sadly, which is unfortunate. It'd be nice if the patch included the different songs, but I don't think they can do that legally. I don't think we can do this legally, but you know. we like playing Gran Turismo, and I'm sure they don't mind really. Take Gran Turismo 7, I'm not pirating Gran Turismo 7. Okay, that's a little bit different as well, the winning screen. Just sort of a slight downgrade slash change to sort of fix things. A lot of things had to be changed and fixed to make all this work. I can accept it though for the sake of the improvements that have been made on this. Right, on to race 2, which is at Tsukuba. Bit less length. And this is a 7.2 again. Soul. Okay, can have this. Boy. It's got a strange soundtrack in the US. But we'll have to put up with it. If it comes to it, I'll have to run the original OST for me in just a Windows Media Player underneath or something and mute this one, but that would be a little bit sacrilegious, so we're not going to do that. Squeeze. That was a bit rude, sorry. We've got to get a move on. No, sorry RX-8, that's another car I really like. Right. The sensible sports car-ish thing. I don't know. But yeah, Dad always said that, like, if I didn't get an MR2 or an RX-7 or something, get an RX-8, because then you can take the family and the kids around as well. It's a family sports car sort of thing. It's got doors. All cars have doors, except for a couple, but you know what I mean. Got 4 doors, it's got more seats, it's, you know, it's the family option of a sporty car. There's probably more varied options as well, but you know, I like the RX-8. Would not mind one. Would not mind one. Wouldn't mind an S2000 as well, but you know, can't have everything. I am there. You say that was a little bit rude as well, but he wasn't moving over to get me back on the road, was he? No, you're having the grass, my friend. Sorry. Whatever. These are all going to be sort of like cheesed events anyway, because we've got such a nice car. But I'm happy that we didn't get a supercar. I'm happy that we got like a tuned, you know, just a Nismo like. I'm happy with this choice of car. I'm happy with it. Nice little 350Z. Oh yeah, there's 3 laps on this one. It's a short track. Let's actually try and do a decent lap instead of just fumbling around. Would be an idea. Hey, well, I'm glad I got myself a coffee. Having a little sip in between is glorious. I'd do that in the evening, but then I'd never sleep afterwards, so I'll stick to just having a nice squash when we do evening videos. I'll probably do an evening recording as well today of something. Probably not this again, I'll probably alternate to something else. I do have a lot of games planned, I always do. I'm wanting to get Carmageddon back going. I'm wanting to do Croc and Spyro and stuff. Mainly want to do Croc because of the announcement that Croc is coming back. I want to do the Gex games because I just like Gex and stuff like that. I have a lot to think about. Not enough time to do them. Not enough time in the day. My endless list of video games to do. I got Soul. Super bad. That's that one done. So now we have 16 grand. We're not really making much money, but that's okay. And then we've got one more race to do, and then we will receive another strange car. It better not be the patent motor wagon or something. I want that to pop up. I want the silly cars to pop up. But not now. Not now when we need cars. We need something that's a bit more mundane than, you know, so that it can enter the Sunday Cup. Or give me a nice front wheel drive so I can do the FF. You know. Stuff like that. Alright, let's not spin at Laguna Seca. That would be nice. This didn't spin when we did the C3 in the license test. That would have been embarrassing. Way too early for that. Oh yeah, I get the Mini in this game, don't I? Yeah, because originally we did not get the Mini. Ironically, being a British car, the Mini, the classic Mini, was not available. It was only available in the Japanese release. It wasn't available overseas, ironically being an overseas car. Japan just claimed the Mini for themselves. It's a bit rude. But yeah, the Mini is back in this version. So hopefully it'll give me one of those at some point as well. And I can turn that into an absolute monster. I remember having one in Gran Turismo 3 that could beat GTOs and stuff. You know, Mitsubishi 2000. Yeah. It used to cream those because I just maxed out a Mini, and it was really fun to just do races beating sports cars and stuff with a Mini. I loved doing that. It was in a lime greenish colour, close to, not lime green, close to this Mercedes that we're up against now. Not sure what I was attempting to do there. A bit of rubbing. Can we overtake into this? No. Oop. I've been pushed to the side. We'll take him on the straight anyway, because we vastly outclass him. And we didn't spin the car, which is a good point. Alright, let's actually do a nice lap now that we have a clean road. I think I've already muffed it up, but you know. There we go. 2004 Mazda RX-8. Yes, because yeah, this was the Mazda Laguna Seca Raceway, wasn't it? Just to make things even more confusing. Oh, what was that corner? I completely lost the apex. Ah yes, everyone's favourite sign. Is that what a Mazda RX-8 sounds like? Does it sound like It's thinking. That's the Dreamcast, isn't it? Or is that it's dreaming? I don't know. Can't remember. Need to do more Dreamcast stuff. I only ever really did Le Mans 24 Hours, and I could have done that on the PS2, but for some reason I decided to do it on the Dreamcast. Don't know. But yeah, I'll come back to that at some point and do the final race. We did the 6 hours. Missed that stuff. Good game. Very good game. Not as beautiful as this one though. But it's got a nice selection of Le Mans vehicles. This game does too. And we might just get one from finishing this. That's not a hint, but I don't really want one anyway because we're not at that point. We'd have to go and earn some different licenses if we were given that car. Because we'd have to go and earn the international A's and stuff so that we can actually drive it somewhere. Okay. So that is another 3 grand, bringing us up to 19 grand. Which we'll do. And we will receive another car. Let's see what we get. Okay, it is time. Oh. Okay. Okay, obtuse 70s classic car. Okay. That's different. Definitely not what you'd normally win for that challenge. We'll go have a look at that. We'll go have a look at that. We'll see what it is. So it's quite a downgrade. It's only 108, but it is from the 70s, so we can use it in all the events because there are some classic events. It's worth 2 grand to me, which is nothing. Well, that's interesting. At least it's given me a nice classic car. I don't dislike that. I quite like that in its timbered green metallic, as it were. Okay. I'm not going to drive it yet. We're going to keep driving this thing, but I don't think it could do the Sunday Cup. Probably not comfortably anyway. Sugar. Wrong way. So we've done FR. We can't do the lightweight K, it's not small enough. It's not a spider. It's not a 4-cylinder. It's not a truck. It's not any of these. No. No, it's a thingy. It's an FR. Can I go into the next category, or will it tell me off? I can do the club, man. Let's do the club, man. So we've got Apricot Hill, Twin Ring, Seoul, Route 5, and Deep Forest. Okay, we'll do that. What time are we on? We are on about 40 minutes. Oh, I forgot to... never mind. Forgot to put the inputs on. It's okay. I wouldn't want to crowd the screen with too much anyway. I normally do that inside the banner to the right of me. 9-pointer. Okay. I think there was a concept car in here, wasn't there? There it is. I always love when the concept cars show up like that. Like just out of nowhere, a concept car just decided to join the race. It makes it feel like a mini boss race. Like it just feels a bit obscure. Like that thing's gonna be the fastest one here apart from me. But it's just nice that it turns up. It's like it's the boss of this race. I like races like that. Like in completely random. It's like in Lego races, where one of the racers is the champion of that race, and he's always in first. But just that race. At the next one, there's a different champion in the next race, and you have to beat them. I say all this, and then I don't think he's actually going to be the fastest one. The fastest one's going to be this Audi over here. Don't hit me! Wow, I was there. Big swerve into me. Alright, let's get around this one. I quite like Apricot Hill. Oh, this song. This song's alright, yeah. It don't mean nothing. Yeah, I can sing along to that one. I like that one. Just some of the other songs are a bit funny. But I definitely miss having Bees for Brutus and what's the other one called? I'll think of it once we finish the video. But yeah, we're comfortably winning this one too. It's only a 9-pointer, so that's nice. And then we'll get another car. Going quite well so far. All the national flags over there. Well, a lot of national flags. Brazil. Who are thankfully back on Twitter after their little spat with Elon. But the less we say about that, the better. Thankfully they were allowed back in. Ah yeah, we've got this one in the bag, we'll be absolutely fine. I mean, I apologise if this is going to be a little bit boring. There was only really 2 ways that this game was going to go. Like, playthroughs of this, you'll know how it's going to go, because it's either going to be really hard to advance because of the cars that you get, or really easy to advance because of the cars you get. And right now it's pretty easy. But what you'll have to do is stick around for multiple episodes and see how my luck goes. Or you'll just, like, I don't think it does a little print off of where all the cars are that I have been given or been strewn around the game. But it'd be nice if there was a little cheat sheet to for other people to look up so that they know what cars I'm gonna get before I get them. And they can be like, no, don't do this event. You get the Daihatsu midgets, which is useless. Poor thing. Ah, he has made it to 2nd place now. He's actually quite close. The no, it's the Elise. It's the Elise that's in 2nd. Sorry, they were both purpley. Wouldn't mind one of those, to be honest. I do like the Elise. One of the great sports cars there. It's a good car for Hot Pursuit 2. That's another game that I need to do. That's top game. Lived on that game. In my school time, I borrowed it from a friend at school and played it to death. Unlocked all the cars, and then sheepishly gave them my memory card so that they could have the cars as well, and didn't get the memory card back. I think I've talked about this before, but I didn't get the memory card back after they borrowed it. So I had to, well, get the game again in future because it wasn't my game, it was theirs, and then re-earn the cars again. But I got really good at Hot Pursuit 2, so that's okay. Good game. A lot of long races. I used to love doing the 8-lap races in the Porsche. What's that high-class Porsche? I can't remember its name now. The endgame Porsche, you know. My brain is frazzled for some reason. Anyway, we've won this one. The Elise kept us clean, but we didn't lose, so it's fine. 9-point race, but the Elise definitely wanted to try and keep up. The Hyundai HCD6, that's what it was. I said that was the boss car, and it turned out to be 4th place, but never mind. Right, so another 3 grand there. Thank you very much. At least if I do have to buy a car, I will have some cash built up. But hopefully I won't have to. Hopefully we'll be able to charge through this with whatever cars it gives us. Next is the twin ring. Another sip of coffee. Get a bit cold now, but never mind. I should have grabbed some biscuits as well. I should have been impeccably British, but I forgot. Also, you don't want to hear me crunching biscuits during the video. Not what you're here for. Right, so we have an MR2. Nice nice Celica there as well. S2000. We should be okay here. Turbo lover. Go to the other side of that because they'll probably try and squeeze me. It is a BMW after all. I do not have a good track record with people driving German cars. I know that's a stereotype, but it's a stereotype that's rang true for me every time I drive to work. All the German cars trying to kill me. Don't know what it is. Mind control. Let's try and catch up with the rest of these guys. Should be fine. It was only like a 9-pointer. My brakes, ouch! My brakes are not as good as everyone else's, but I make up for it by the fact that I am definitely faster. S2000 definitely took a bite out of me there, but thankfully it didn't upset the car, so that's okay. Now let's catch up to the tuning division up here with the MR2, the Silvia, and the Celica. Nice rally car that Celica is. Squeeze up the side here. Yeah, I love those as rally specs. I need to do more rally games in general. I mean, heck, my name on Twitter is Shiro Caution Pers. And the caution comes from me adding too many cautions in pace notes. There's some lore for you. But yeah, I should do more rally stuff. I do like it. But it is hard to commentate whilst listening to pace notes as well. But that is my own problem, which I will have to face when I do more rally stuff. I do have lots of games lined up, including some rally things. Penny races as well, I need to do more of that too. I keep forgetting to start these games. Too much stuff. I should be doing like a recording every night so that I can like get the ball rolling with a lot of games. As I say, I was putting this off for a few days, but it's because the updates and fixes for it came thick and fast, because the creator for this definitely cares about it. Really does. But they have said that they want to try and take a backseat from it now because it's tiring. They've been working on this for months, and then suddenly having like 20,000 playtesters all reporting issues that are wrong with it that need fixing. It's a bit tiring, you know, it's a bit pressuring. I couldn't imagine doing something like this myself. I mean, I wouldn't know how to do it anyway, but I couldn't imagine doing something like this myself. If I did know how to do this, I'd do a randomiser for Gran Turismo 3. It's really the only one that doesn't seem to receive much love. Like, we've got that weight editor thing that I've been messing with in previous videos, but Gran Turismo 3 doesn't have a randomizer or a spec up thing or whatever, which is a shame because it's funny to say it, but I like Gran Turismo 3 more than Gran Turismo 4. I don't know really why. I don't have a good excuse for that. I just really prefer it to Gran Turismo 4. I like Gran Turismo 3 a lot. The leap from Gran Turismo 2 to Gran Turismo 3 was astounding to me as a kid, and I think that just lives with me. That jump, like going from GT2 to GT3. Me as a kid, I was just like, this is it. This is video games. This is as good as it gets. And to be honest, have we really improved? Because as I say, we now get like 100 to 150 gig games that look marginally better than Gran Turismo 3 and Gran Turismo 4. And we sort of just live with it. Don't need them. 10 gig max on a game, and you can still make it look beautiful. This is proof. I'm chatting nonsense. I'm gonna have someone in the comments just saying, what do you even know about video games? I'm like, I don't really. I'm just playing it because I like them. No hate, only love. Anyway, we've done that one. That is 3 races done, I think, of this set. 2 or 3, I'm not sure. It's going to take a while. We don't get a car per race. Mainly because this isn't Asphalt 8 or something. Or, well, a lot of modern games. You have to work for your cars, damn it. You work for your cars. You do 5 races and you get a Citroen Xara, just people carrier. Alright, see you all. You spend 2 hours racing and you get a 2CV. If we get a 2CV, I'll be annoyed. Because I won't be able to use that anywhere. Like that is literally a joke car. This is a nice angle we've got here. Beautiful angle. Wow. Right. Another conceptor there. But definitely not going to be in first. I think it was a concept anyway, that Eclipse. I can't remember. I think it was when this game came out. Oh, bonk the Celica. Sorry. Oh, we have a TVR in front. Sorry to the Celica. You are gorgeous and you did not deserve that bonk. Let's make it 3 wide. No, it's going to get squished there. I was going to make it 3 wide, but the... Oh, I'm boxed. Get around the TVR. Ooh, we're drifting. That's nice, that is. More modern TVR. Well, not a more modern TVR, it's a less modern TVR. It's not all the Cerbers and... Oh, we're going wide here. Wow. Learn to brake. Shiro, slow the damn car down. Anyway, let's catch up with this this Focus in front of us. Let us focus ahead. Take the line here. No, don't you squash up. Damn it, you knew I was going for that gap. Bring it down. Ah, we're gonna hit that temple. What was I doing then? It's alright, we've still got like 3 more laps to go, we're fine. Just lost control of the car then. I'm failing my my teachings. Can drive, honest. I have been doing this for 30 years. Well, not 30 years. I haven't been doing racing games since I was 2. Oh no, I've just given away my age. Never mind. It's about time you guys knew that. I'm an old man and I play video games after work because I like them. I play ancient video games that I played when I was a kid and I enjoy them. But yeah, I am an old man. Right. Age reveal done, let's get around this Focus. Never mind. But yeah, I've been doing this for ages. I love racing games. Love racing cars. Love racing anything, to be honest. I'll race boats or planes if you want me to. What was it called? Hydro Thunder? I love that game. I'll race some boats. I don't know why, but I always go a bit rambly when I do Gran Turismo 4 or Gran Turismo games in general. I think I went a bit rambly during Epic Turismo. Despite that theme being completely different, I still was a bit rambly and gossipy. And changed the subject multiple times. But never mind. Better off if this was a stream and then you guys could ask me dumb questions at the same time, but I do not have the confidence to stream. The one thing blocking me from streaming is just me saying in the back of my head, who the heck's gonna show up? Like, who the heck's gonna watch like this washed out cat sitting on a Mini driving cars for 2 hours? Who? You might, whoever's watching this. You over there, if you raised your hand, I give you a high five. But honestly, I don't think anyone will turn up to my streams, so I like to just do videos like this. And the other thing stopping me is just the unknown of it all. Like, not knowing what questions are going to be asked. Not knowing, like, who's going to say what, or what dumb thing that someone would have to block as a moderator that I don't have because I don't have moderators. I'd have to stop mid-race to get rid of some idiot spamming their own stream or something, or saying obtuse things that I don't like. That's the thing. I just want to play the game. I wouldn't want to have to start moderating a chat whilst playing the game, because it just gets a bit stressy and it takes away from what I'm doing. So yeah, we don't have the confidence or the mental agility to stream. So we're just going to do it like this for now. Unless someone petitions that I stream, but I'm not going to. Unless you guys really want it. And then I'd have to pick days when I have the house free, like now. Like right now it's 12 o'clock and the house is empty and it's lovely. It's just me, so I can do what I want. Normally I'd have to wait till the evening to do something like this, and I would not stream in the evening because I don't want to wake people up. I have to be quiet when I do this stuff because I do not live alone. Alright, here's a favourite, Route 5. Ugh. I'm giving you all the dumb facts about me today. I love the nighttime courses because of the lighting and the lights on the cars. It all looks really cool. This is a cool car. I've said this multiple times now. You're gonna get sick of me talking about this car, but this is a cool car to start with. I mean, it's got racing stripes. Come on. Wouldn't mind that though. Wouldn't mind the RX-7 there. That's something for the Sunday Cup. Honestly, I wouldn't be disappointed if it gave me something for the Sunday Cup, because then I can get it off my mind and we can advance to other things. Let's get around the starter Hot Pursuit 2 car, I think. I don't remember. There was definitely a BMW starter car for Hot Pursuit 2. This has got TVR paint on it. I've just realised it's not purple. It's got that TVR flip paint on it, which is very cool. Wonderful colours of TVR flip paint. I believe I put that on an AutoZam recently in what's it called? A D1 Grand Prix game or something, Japanese only. Can't think of its name now. Which is also getting a translation. We are eating in terms of receiving translations for games and mods for games. The era is just, it's with us. Correct timeline, well, for that stuff. But you know what I mean. But yeah, I put TVR paint on an AutoZam, people were just like, yes! Like, that was just a peak moment. Might have taken too much speed there, never mind. We've got 5 laps around stage 5. Blimey. I mean, if they wanna. This Citroen Xara or 2CV that I get, it better be like supercharged. Oh, imagine that. Imagine if, alongside the randomizer for randomizing prize cars, it also randomized how much tuning the car had. Like, the car that you were given has some tuning upgrades already. That would be cool. Or heck, even have a toggle in the randomizer that randomizes the engines or randomizes the weight based on other weights of cars in the game. You could have a really funky combination there. I'm going mad on the randomizer aspect of it now, but that would be cool. Like, imagine flipping getting a Mini with the heart of an Escudo and the weight of a Polyphony Digital Formula 1 car. That would be it. The whole game. And it'd look amazing as well, because you'd have this like rocket-powered Mini that just obliterated like all the Lamar spec cars. That'd be cool. We're going into hybriding territory though, which is something I never learned how to do, and regrettably, one day I'll figure out how to do that and you'll get some very silly videos from me. Right now all I can do is take the weight off a car and make it drive funny from that, which is cool in itself. I mean, I can make an Auto Works beat a GT1, which you've seen. I feel like doing the full championships of that just for the giggles, just because it'd be funny to watch. Like, it would not be much of a spectacle in terms of, like, after the first race you'd know what's going to happen, but it'd just be interesting. I think it'd be fun. Sadly, I can't take that car to the Formula 1 race because you have to enter that in a race car. But I'm thinking of using like a Lupo or something and doing the same weight trick and just doing that as a dumb video. That'd be funny. Bring the beat back. Sounds more like something from SSX Tricky. Or Underground. No, I don't think this would be an Underground. This is definitely being Tricky. We are absolutely, like, apart from that first race with the Elise, we've absolutely walked this. We've absolutely flown through it, which is great. Much appreciated. It's a nice little relaxing race, to be honest. This is a nice break from doing silly races in Epic Turismo. This is a nice nice change of pace. I'm going to look forward to doing more episodes of this just for the sake of how nice and relaxing it is. Anyway, that's Special Stage Route 5. No, Clubman Stage Route 5. Done. And we are over 30 grand. Which is the highest you can have a car be worth to enter the Sunday Cup. But we're not going to go buy a car, we're going to be given one. It's going to give us like a Storian rather, and we're going to drive that. Okay. 3 laps to Deep Forest, and then we get a thing. It could be anything. This game has a lot of cars, and the anticipation is, you know, quite exciting. Oh, it's the Hot Rod song. This is another strange one. Like, some cars suit some songs in this game. The same in the Palo ST. But some cars, some races do not suit the song that you are given. Like, this song would not suit racing like a full field of Yaris's or something. Like, it suits this, like a sort of mid-tier race that we're doing now. But it wouldn't suit just driving a bunch of Beetle Sport Cup cars or stuff like that. Say that, the Cup cars are quite fast. A normal, like, Spec Beetle race. Or like a Le Mans race or Formula 1 race. I feel as though a middle race like this is more suitable for this song. But then you get songs like in the Palo ST, you get like Fisker Spooner and that, which really do suit the Le Mans cars, because you sort of get into a zone with that one and you just drive. Whereas I can't really get into the zone whilst I'm listening to this. My opinion, though. Other people will have different opinions. But sometimes you need songs that, like, you enter another state so that you concentrate on driving the car and winning. Oh no, we're gonna have Oops, Shiro, where was the hairpin there? I was just thinking we're gonna have Nürburgring events in the future, aren't we? We'll have to deal with that when we come to it. I was never good at the Nürburgring. That was just whoa, 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 whoa! Do not spin the car. So yeah, the Nürburgring was just a wiggle to me, just an absolute like, okay, here's a corner, okay, here's the next corner. It's just positioning myself for the next corner. I didn't know the Nürburgring off by heart, and to the people who do, well done, because that thing is impossible to me. It's a lovely course, like just the length of it and the sheer scale of the idea of it. Heck, putting it in a game on the PlayStation 2 is phenomenal. But yeah, the Nürburgring. And these days I know that it's not even the longest race course. These days I know that the Targa Floria exists and stuff like that. Imagine a racing game that, like with the Le Mans. Oh, that'd be nice as well. Imagine, like how Le Mans 24 Hours focuses on the Le Mans racetrack and just does events on there and its surrounding circuits like the Red Bull one and stuff like that. How about a game that focuses entirely on the Targa Florio? Like, has the entire Targa Florio in it, has period correct cars, and you do either sections of the Targa Florio or the whole thing as events, as like big events like Le Mans, but not better, but like that, but like classical. That would be, well, it wouldn't happen, but you know, imagine that. And then also imagine a Mille Miglia game, we're stretching the barrel now, but a Mille Miglia game that follows the route of the Mille Miglia. Like, there was a Mille Miglia game on the PS1, but it didn't really do that. Like, it was a bit, I didn't like that game, it was a bit iffy to me. But imagine a game that did the Mille Miglia properly, and imagine the game that did the Targa Florio. Dream games. I love my classic cars. Those would be amazing to me. Anyway, I've rambled for another race and we've made it to the end. Thank God I'm still finding subjects to talk about. Without giving away any of my silly details about myself. I'll be rambling my credit card details next, for goodness sake. Anyway, we have done 5 races. We have 34 grand. And we are receiving a car. And we will see what we get. And your new car is... oh, wow. Okay, that's... okay. New best, new cool, new best car. Oh yeah, I can do this, can't I? I can use the select button to navigate. That's another cool feature that they put in. I can go to the options menu and stuff, and do that stuff from here. I don't know what it's going to do now because I don't know if navigation is good. It'll probably put me on the home one or the main menu. No, put me here. That's okay. That's fine. Right. Anyway. So we got the Pennzoil Nismo GTR JGTC car, which is worth 286 to me. Hamana. Oh, that's that's hilarious. That's really good. That's really good. We have 3 cars. And a total of... oh, goodness me. Great. Great. We have 3 cars and we're already at JGTC levels. What can I do with this though? Like, it's got the wrong tyres on as well, so I can't, I think it's FR, isn't it? Yeah, so there's no point doing that. What engine is it? It's a L6, it can do this, but it needs sports tyres. Do I cheese the 6-cylinder shoot? Yeah, let's cheese the 6-cylinder shootout. Subaru vehicles are, what? Subaru vehicles are currently 15% off. What? That's completely cool. Like random discounts on hi there. Random discounts on manufacturers that pop up on the front like that. That's cool. Right, let's give this sports tyres. No, I went into events by accident. Although this can enter this. Hey. Yeah, okay, we'll do this first. We're going off topic here. We've got 5 events. We'll do this and then we'll round off because we're over an hour and 15 as it is. So we'll do this and then we'll round off. We'll finish off for now, but we'll cheese. Oh. No. Okay. No. Never mind. We're gonna race that normally. I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna B-spec it. I didn't read the license requirement. We'll do that next episode. Yeah, it's an international B, innit? Wow, so I'm gonna have to wait for that one. We might even not do that next episode. Right, let's stick sports tyres on this if I can. Yeah, does it matter? Hard, medium, soft. I'm not gonna break the bank here. We'll just do hards. I've not got much actual money. I know the grip's gonna be horrendous. Oh, there's our first car again. We're sticking with I think, what was the first car we got? Not the second, the classic car. Have we stuck with I think it was a Toyota actually. No, it's Honda, yeah. So we've got Honda and then 2 Nissans. I mean, it doesn't say much that we're sticking with Japanese cars for now, but of course we're sticking with Japanese cars. They were the most cars in this game. There always have been. Okay, so we've got sports tyres on this now. Let's breeze through this event and get this car, and then we'll finish off. This is going to be an absolute cheese, but you're here for absolute cheese. You're either here for absolute cheese or me receiving terrible cars. This is a 1-pointer. There's a truck in this race. Hello and welcome to the rest of the series. We're going to do so much in this Pennzoil GTR Skyline. 3rd car, and we get a JGTC Skyline. Not bad. It's also bright yellow, which I approve of. No Shiro's white, but my favourite colour is yellow. But I didn't want to make a bright yellow cat. I'll get round all these guys and cheese. This is cheese, it's bright yellow. We're cheesing in a yellow car. Oh, this is fantastic. This is a success theme, this song. Yeah, it's the full layout this time. I can't wait till we get to Special Stage Route 11. Despite the reputation that course has, the SS Route 11 is my favourite track. I love that track. Love that course. Oh dear, I've completely ruined this game now because we're doing it like this. This car's gonna get a lot of use. But as I say, that's what we're here for. We're here to see what cars I get, and I got a JGTC Skyline as my 3rd car. it's nice. We've got a pretty good thing going. This will win a lot of stuff for me. And hopefully it means that I have the excuse to actually receive some dumb cars. Because what it means is, I can get away with receiving some stupid stuff that might not be useful. And we can all laugh at it. And it won't completely kill the run because we still have this to actually use. Oh dear. Happily, this event is only 3 races long. Not that I'm getting bored. It's just I'm conscious that I don't really like my episodes to go for 2 hours above. You know, 2 hours is the higher end of what I do for events, for episodes rather. And as I said, we're already like an hour 20, so I want to try and round things off because I know that people have other stuff to do, and you know, I think 2 hours is a good length for a session on a game, at maximum. I try and keep it to 1 hour, but if I did 1 hour on this game, we'd have earned like a car because of the license tests, and then that's it. So I figured the first episode would have to be a little bit overextended. And I just feel like earning 1 more car. So we're going to do this. This hasn't been too bad in sport tyres. Like, it's got a lot of downforce from the big wing and being a race car. So being on sport tyres isn't really killing it off. And I gave it hards because we don't actually have much physical money. And I don't really want to go selling cars. We are miles away. Oh well. I like how this car's got 2 numbers on. Like, it's got number 1 as its racing number, but on top I think it's got number 23. So, we've got a mistaken identity crisis here. Whatever they're called. Someone is coming dead last, and I feel sorry for them. Because they're going to come dead last in all these races. Do we have Côte d'Azur on this game? Monaco? Can't remember. That's another course that I really like. That's a course that I was messing with in Assetto Corsa when I decided that I had enough disk space for that for a little bit. I tried to do a similar thing to what I was talking about with the Mille Miglia thing, like period correct cars on a 60s to 70s Monaco, and it looked quite good, but I just couldn't get the game to 100% look the way I wanted it to. There's so many tweaks and twiddles that you can do to Assetto Corsa to make it look nice, and I just couldn't find the right ones for myself. Regrettably, I think it's definitely the truck that came last. I didn't pay attention, but it probably was the truck. Right, so by the time we've done this set of races, we'll have paid for the tyres at least, but hopefully this car will pay for a lot more than just its tyres. It'll pay our way to victory, this car will. Right, deep forest. It's all going good so far. Right, so we've got a couple of Skylines, we've got a Stagia. It's always nice to see a Stagia. That's something that will be able to enter the wagon estate thing. That's probably in there. I'd drive that. We do like a Stagia. Right, let's get round the I can't remember that thing's name. Australian board. I don't know its name. Ow! Stagia, there was not a gap there. I don't know why I'm trying to take the lead wherever possible. I can absolutely cream these guys as soon as we get to a straight. nice to see a classic Skyline. Do love the R30 or the Iron Mask. I couldn't tell which one it was, but it's always nice to see those. Ironically, my preferred Skyline, but actually, no, I don't know. For me, it's a battle between the R30 Skyline with the Iron Mask, which is sometimes called the R31, I think. It's confusing, too many numbers. But yeah, that one, or the R33. I like the R33. People sometimes don't. People sometimes think the R33 is quite a chonky fellow, and it is a bit in design terms, but I like it. I like it, damn it. I like the obscurity. I like the underdog. I say that, and this is a 34, but you know. I don't get to pick what I get for prize cars. I'm gonna make a lot of enemies during this video. I'm gonna make a lot of enemies during this video. I'm gonna have Megane haters, R34 and R32 stands, Megane lovers as well, not Megane haters. Yeah, I'm not making friends here, which is again why I don't go live, because I just get people in the chat saying, "You're wrong! The R32 is the best one!" And it's like, yeah, okay. Whatever, man. I have my opinion, you have your opinion. They're all cars and they're all good. I just like racing them. If anyone's made it to this point in the video without switching off due to my terrible opinions on cars, then thank you. I applaud your patience with me. I forgot this thing's on sport tyres. Can't do that corner like that because we have sports on it. Right, one more lap to go and we will get our little car. How little? We don't know. It could be massive. If it's little, at least it could do the K-car thing. That could be a plan. We are testing my memory as well. Like at one point I'm going to run out of events that I know which cars can go in. And we're going to have to just resort to going to an event list, going to the garage, which is thankfully better because of the little interface that they created for this mod. Picking a car and hoping things will line up, basically. But we need to build up the library of cars beforehand, and we are doing that. We are progressing, and it's lovely. I'm very happy with the cars that we have received. I'm gonna have to see what the last one is, though. Can we continue the trend and go? Can we go up? Or we'll continue the trend of going up, down, and get something a bit less powerful than this. We will see. As we cross the finish line for the last time this episode. Nice. One solitary point. I always thought that like you could spend a spec points in a shop somewhere in the game that I did not know about. That would be cool. Like get cars that only come from that shop, or at certain milestones in points. Anyway, last car. Last car. What do we get? Oh wait, no. I've still got Seattle. Why did I think I'd done 3 races? Never mind. Let's have a sip of cold coffee then. I don't know why I thought I'd done 3 races. Never mind. We'll just zoom through this one as well. We started this episode in Seattle, and we end it in Seattle. I don't know why I thought I'd done 3 races. That is entirely my bad. Let's get past our fellow Skyline, the Alpha, and the truck, and we didn't nail the Audi. We went too far, but we didn't nail the Audi, so that's good. And the bright yellow Stagia is owning the field. Wait, that wasn't a Stagia. Never mind. I think it was a the Subaru, the big Subaru. I'm used to seeing the Stagia in bright yellow like that. Someone's gonna come into the comments and say it's not Stagia, it's Stagia or something, and I'm like, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce cars. I used to pronounce it Celica instead of Celica. Heck, I used to pronounce Panos as Panos until we rectified that in the comments of one of the Le Mans 24-hour videos. I don't know. You pronounce cars as you hear them pronounced on telly, or just as you think you pronounce them. Like I used to think Peugeot was Peugeot or something. I used to pronounce the T, and that's obviously wrong. And Renault, and stuff like that. You know, you don't know these things when you're a kid and you're pronouncing car names when they're from other countries. You don't know. Let's squeeze through the chicane, and then we'll get 2 more laps of this down. I think this is the race course where you can bust out of if you grind along the side with a Toyota GT1 and set an incredible top speed. I'm still missing this corner. Thankfully it doesn't matter, but it will matter later. I'm pretty sure there's a JGTC event that you can do, and we are ripe for that, but we'll need a license as well. So we'll have to get more licenses. We'll probably do a license an episode. So I'll probably start the next episode with the next license, or we'll just keep going until we need a license. Actually, we'll do that instead. Like, we'll keep going until it comes to a point where we need a license. If we come to an event that I want to do, or an event that I think we need to do next, and it's license blocked, we will do license. And then if it comes to too far, we'll have to do the event the next episode. But at least we'll get a car for the license too. We'll have a glut of cars, which is always nice. Let's get through this little section over the train tracks. It'd be funny if there was a version that had a train that went through. I might imagine Seattle, but it's got a train. Pretty sure there were other races with tram lines on as well, but I can't name them. Did Grindelwald have tram lines back in Gran Turismo 2? I don't think it did actually. Misremembering. That's a track that needed to come back. In Grindelwald. Everyone talks about Red Rock Valley needing to come back, but we need Grindelwald back. That's a win. Wow, I made 3 attempts at this corner and not one of them was correct. I do apologise, everyone who's made it to this video, this point in the video, and is watching my horrendous driving. I'll be honest, I'm just like, I'm just driving the car at this point. Because I don't need to be superhuman, not super cat. I don't need to be superior at driving this thing. I just need to win, and win we are. Right. Engage hyperdrive. Say that, this isn't the Bentley Speed 8 or something. Don't know what the fastest car in this game is. I think it is the Formula 1 car. I'm not sure. I don't think I ever owned it. I owned the Polyphony 001 and 002 in Gran Turismo 3. That's why I have such fond memories of that game, because I loved driving those cars. but I don't think I ever owned the Formula 1 car equivalent in this game. I don't think I made it that far. Did I ever finish Gran Turismo 4? That is a question. I don't think I did. Anyway, through the chicane and onwards to the finish. And there we go. This time we get a car. Never mind. Honestly. Exit out of that. We have 37 grand now. Lovely. And now we receive a car. What do we get for our fourth and final car? We get a brand new Nissan Silvia Q. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. Never mind. Hey, it can probably do the Sunday Cup. It can probably do the Sunday Cup. Let's have a look at it. It is 138 horsepower. It's two-tone, citrus yellow, although that does not look like yellow to me. And it's worth about 3 grand to me. But it can probably do the Sunday Cup. So what we'll do is we'll get in it and we'll leave it there for now. And we'll do the Sunday Cup next episode. We'll just start with that. But yeah, it's been a good start. We've gained a few nice cars. Very happy with the JGTC Skyline. We'll be using that a heck of a lot. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you again for the next episode, where we get even more silly cars. Thank you again to the creators of this mod for creating a very interesting way of playing through Gran Turismo 4. There will be a link in the description to their website where you can download it and its various updates. I forgot to say at the start, but this is 1.4. But by the time we get to uploading it, it'll probably be about 1.7 or something, because the updates are coming that quick. But yeah, I will see you again for the next episode. Thank you for watching, take care, and goodbye. Now, how's this going to work on 16:9? That one, yeah. Like that, fully professional. Chill in the garage for a bit. What a bop. What a lovely, calming bop.